You know, in retrospect, not actually that hard.
Yeah.
Especially being able to pay attention to, like, where the blocks come from. Because
Mhm.
there's one in, like, Mega Man where there's, like, the bottom and the second one up come right at you. So you have to technically long jump over it.
Oh, we got a good time ahead of us today. So we gotta go up, but we gotta destroy
Blocks.
4 more computers before we can. They're bats. Just different. Can anything kill those?
Nope.
Why didn't Wily just make a room and then put like 20 of them in there?
Not as funny. Also,
Okay, we probably want to... Or not.
Actually, I had like no laser training. I mean, we can go down, potentially take care of 2, or we can go to the left.
Yeah,
or
we
right.
can take our pick. Go wherever we want. How far over does he go? Pretty much all the way.
Yeah, but this is going that way, so.
So one's up. Ah, terrifying.
Bonk.
Okay. We know what's over there now.
He got me this time. I should probably have my.
That'll work.
I gotta do this with spikes. Oop. Yeah, fuck you, sliding still works. We'll switch.
Keep it zoomed out, I can see. Ooh, E.
I think I need the E-tank.
Yeah, you do. You actually use one.
It was that or we die before the boss
Yeah.
and we needed that extra life.
What the crap? I was over the ladder! I wasn't...
I just realized I have 1 health.
Oh. If only I could see just enough. Get wrecked!
No, those are spikes you're jumping on.
Okay,
What's...
yeah, what's this way?
Oh, that's
Just a different
the,
way down.
Yeah, it's just the other way down from the top. Title screen. That's gonna be another...
Hmm.
Oh.
I don't think we have any
Oh
way
no,
of
we
getting
come
in
back.
there.
It's
Yeah, I
probably
think that's
gonna
an
come back
exit.
around. Hi.
Wait, stop jumping on my head! Eee.
I don't even want to know.
Yeah, how do you get to that? Coil, I guess. Okay, they don't go, he don't
Nope.
go down all the way. He doesn't come down all the way, so you can always grab onto the bottom easy. Doesn't appear to go up all the way either.
Okay, we'll just do that. Come over. Just make sure you're pushing all the way over.
I don't know, I figured maybe zooming out would help.
No, it doesn't. Oh, I thought the middle one kept going.
I want to try a different route.
Let's go down.
What? Okay.
So I guess for the future stuff, can I show you something real quick?
Yeah, sure.
The spikes don't hurt you unless they're collapsed. Because technically what's happening is you have the ladder.
Oh, like
and
these?
there's yeah. And
Yeah,
they're to the
yeah, I
side,
knew
so,
that, I knew that.
This way we do actually have to split up, I believe.
Well, we can't go through there. It's too high.
Oh. Oh, it's one of those stupid patterns.
Hey. Oh, well, at least that was right there.
Well, we don't have to go that way anymore.
Oh, I should have stayed further away so I could tell what the pattern was.
Ooh, oh, damn it.
I stopped recording for a second, but the last computer was right up here. Also, we may or may not be cheating a little bit.
I do not care. I do not care anymore.
If you go all the way to the right, does it zoom out a little? Not enough to help. Okay, other than the jerk jump at the end, this isn't bad. Hey!
And now we can leave this ill-gotten place. And do one of the other ones that blow bud.
We've never actually completed the far right one. Outside, inside. Okay, now I've seen you guys go low. Crap! Victory. Yeah, remember middle one's going the other way.
Yep. Cheap.
Gotta be getting close.
I mean, line's right there.
Yeah! Jerk.
Of
Perfect.
course. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, eat it.
Oh, thank God. Well, it gets us up there faster.
You need it more than me.
Have to make you climb back up here too. That's just mean. And now the second half of the stage.
Dr. W.
Hey, Proto Man, watch this. These game crashes.
Now we gotta fight the Mega Man killers. Kind of a weenie, actually.
Oh, Inker's not that hard, honestly.
Oh no, he jumped towards the middle. I wasn't expecting that.
His weakness is, ironically, you gotta heal. Is just literally the buster. Because he absorbs the hits, yes, but he also takes damage from them.
Yeah.
Punk, I'm not so sure about. What was he weak to? Not that.
He's getting shot in the face. Probably just have to stand on like the opposite side and then dodge accordingly. Like, oh, if he's high, you gotta duck. You gotta
heal. You gotta heal.
Oh, jeez.
It's Star Crash. It was literally just taking out his little things. Oh, I didn't heal. Should I stay low? Should I go high?
And I feel like even that's not so hard if you're standing far enough away from him.
Yeah, it's Laser Trident. It's hitting him.
There we go. Now this is Tornado Below, which we haven't really used much.
Yeah, you're gonna kill.
Trying? You get away from me! Holy crap! Yeah, the problem with these is these fights are pretty much identical to their vanilla counterparts. But not only do I have to worry about the enemy and what they're doing. The computer stage is, of course, the stage that kind of broke us in co-op, and I can entirely understand why. This is a very long stage, and I feel like if the stage itself were the entire level, it wouldn't be that bad. Or if at the very least there was a relatively easy boss at the end of it. Even in single player, where the stage is perhaps just a little bit shorter, just due to the distance traveled being shorter, almost every obstacle can kill you outright. If not by directly hitting you like a spike, then by knocking you into a pit or knocking you into spikes. And I feel like this was one of the major problems with the previous stage as well. It stops... Everything becomes significantly harder when at any given time you really only have 1 HP. The actual stage, just as has been the case, is still very similar, if not in some cases identical, to the co-op stage. You could not see those spikes from around the corner. So you go around the corner and are almost immediately on the conveyor. So while I was taking a second to ground myself, I just got taken right into the spikes. The computer isn't... The first computer in the bottom path isn't quite as free as it was in co-op. But in exchange, there are also a few other obstacles that I do not have to deal with. On easy mode, you continue with 9 lives. And for a stage like this, where a single failure effectively means the loss of a life, that's going to take a considerable amount of learning in order to figure the stage out. And when you die and learn something, having to replay everything up until that point. Granted, if you do manage to destroy a computer, you don't have to go back to it, but learning becomes very punishing in this stage. And I feel like the 9 lives on easy is a lot more conducive to that, and getting through the stage in general. 4 lives on normal, I feel like is kind of rough to learn this entire stage. Especially when you have these 3 bosses at the end, which do not, in any way, shape, or form, feel like 3 mini-bosses. These feel like 3 different proper robot masters that are all very difficult in their own right. So the first boss, I feel like, is easy enough. The main issue being when he stops in the middle of the arena. I feel like if that happens, I am almost guaranteed to get hit in some way or another. And you can see how long this fight goes on. So of course you're going to get hit several times doing that. This is another boss that I had a considerable amount of time, or considerable amount of trouble learning how best to deal with him, which is even rougher when a single hit from him takes off half your health. I feel like I would have a considerably easier time with this fight if I had some way of knowing whether he was going to go high or low when he charges across the arena. And some of this is the fault of the original game, as these fights are almost unchanged from the traditional Mega Man game, but I still hold that this is far too much at this stage, having to go through all 3 of these fights. After a very difficult stage. This fight I don't entirely even know. I only got to it once, and it took up all of my tornado in order to beat him. And then just spammed E-tanks. And what they're doing, but also where you are.
Yeah, where the solid me is at.
And like, oh, especially against Punk. I try to stand off to one side and go, okay, I wait. He's going high enough, I gotta slide. You're right in front of me? No, I just slide into you.
Alright.
And then I get hit anyway.
I mean, I'm out of Laser Trident, so...
Yeah, I'm pretty low on Laser Trident. I don't know if we need Laser Trident.
For boss rematches, maybe.
That's true. So I'll get a Laser Trident.
We just go down.
Yep. Ah.
The shit was that?
Oh, there's stuff going on here. Hey, you want to come down like a couple things?
did need laser trident. That's why these guys are here. To slowly build up energy for weapons. And make us worry this game will crash for no reason.
That's really the biggest worry. I'll muscle through a lot. I don't like it.
Alright.
I'm gonna go ahead and hope there's another one somewhere. Oh hey, guess what we got?
Oh, the letters. Yeah, we can do Bond.
Dr. Wowie.
Technically, this is a Dr. Light number. There's a whole thing. Real quick story. Mega Man 1. Originally supposed to, as we know it, has 6 Robot Masters. Originally supposed to actually have 8 Robot Masters. 7 of them were planned. 8th one, we have no idea what it was ever going to be.
Never even made it to the planning stage.
Not made the planning stage. The 7th one was a Robot Master named Bond Man, who was essentially just, you know, those garage kits that come with like the bonding agent thing.
Yeah.
He was that.
It's a little glue tube.
A little glue tube. Yes, exactly. So basically,
like model glue.
Basically, he existed. They just had to scrap him. I think the instance was either they just didn't have the memory space for him at the moment, or they just had to rush the game out, or a combination of all those factors. Who knows? He just hit the cutting room floor, never came back. When Powered Up came up, never showed up. They just gave us Time Man and Oil Man were the new Robot Masters, and Bond Man's basically just been relegated to the mystery of everything.
Yeah, we'll see what happens in the actual fight. I'm sure years ago I've seen what happens in here, but I'll be darned if I remember anything from that. I would guess that he would just work like Cement Man.
Probably something like that. I think they did say he had a weapon that was adhesive glue kind of thing, that was sticky. I don't know if they said who his weakness was in that game.
Yeah, and
or
even
who he was weak against, but they, you know, they had to cut them out. So.
And even the Mega Man wiki lists his weakness as unknown, because we don't know what his weakness would have been.
Yeah.
Of course, as far as this game goes, I suppose if we can find out. Look at him. He's a little blue guy. Ah, he glued me!
And you're going to heal.
He glued me! So that's his gimmick, really.
Yeah.
He glues you and then stomps you. Yeah, we did it.
A legend. Lost to time.
That was kind of a neat... That was kind of neat.
Yep. So that's what you get if you get all the letters.
Yep. Which then gets you an achievement.
I mean, it's just nice. Actually,
yeah, it's completely unnecessary. Just
BAM! Just broke the game. Do I have to crack these?
I mean, I don't see why.
Well, I mean, I don't know how we get up.
This is just a much nicer place, Rush Coin.
Oh yeah, works.
This is just a much nicer place to get stuff. How much stuff do I need?
A lot.
Yeah, I kind of do.
Yeah, it was a couple TSs of, Dragon Quest 1 and, 2 and, 3 on the NES. And it was ones with commentary, so they were basically telling you, like, this is how this frame stuff works, and this is how we get to it. And it was kind of surprisingly fascinating, all things considered, of, like, the frames that
How do you break those?
like that, silly.
With teamwork!
Of, like, what frame you needed to hit this on to manipulate the enemy to make him miss.
Oh, this is a real roundabout way to do this.
Or get a critical hit.
Okay, we made it. I swear there were more paths to go on, though.
No, I think this is it.
Or maybe not.
This might be the rematches. That's what I'm worried
yeah,
about.
I feel like it. This feels like a rematch. Yup.
Alright, pick one.
Okay.
Okay. It doesn't matter. We'll find out when we get in there. Oh,
Pharaoh Man. Pharaoh Man is weak to Star Crash.
Neat. You're gonna have to do some heavy lifting. We were probably standing on it.
Yeah, I was probably standing on it. Help. Okay, Tornado Man is Quick Boomerang. This guy's kind of a jerk. Get off of me.
You just left.
Time Man. Pharaoh Shot.
It's funny because it's the sun.
Sure, I'll grab it.
I mean, you're gonna want to heal when you get in there.
Starman is Laser Trident.
Yeah, you get it. Again, we got infinite health at this point.
We're kind of, again, we're cheating.
I don't care at this point.
Splash Woman is Shadowblade.
It's the very first one. Shadow Man.
Ninja Man. Shadow Man is Search Snake. Okay.
I mean, I guess this makes sense. Ninjas do get, like, you know, bitten to death by snakes.
I think the idea is that it's searching, so like the
Yeah.
ninja's hiding, the Search Snake can find him.
He's in the shadows and all that.
Snake Man.
Is this Tornado Man?
Snake Man is Tornado Blow.
Okay, well, let me get mine out of the way. Yeah, it's all you now. I'm out.
I was trying. It takes like forever to go again. There, I did it.
And this one is
Quick Man.
Quick Man. That's time slow. The one we barely used any.
Yeah, Quick Man I've found it's actually pretty easy even without time slow. Like, just Buster only. I think the Buster Shot just does, like, more damage to him or something.
More than likely.
Get off of me, though. Holy heck.
One shot, man. Did you get it? Because we're Mega Men.
I'm a Mega Man. So, this is hopefully the end of this. No.
It's the Wily Machine. The Dr. Wily Machine.
Dr. Wily Machine! First phase is Quick Boomerang.
Well, I blew up that eye. It's up to you, man. Proto Man.
Well, I'd like to. I need the fist to come down.
Wait for it. Now you go for it. Now, second phase.
Phase 2 is Shadow Blade!
Oh. That makes sense.
It is, right? Yes. I still can't hit him from here, though. Well, you got up there, so...
Mega Man got upsies. I didn't get hit at all.
Heck yeah. Oh no, another Wily Machine! Or it's the Wily Capsule. No, that's the end of the stage.
Hooray! Next stage.
The intro to the final stage is just a little bit different in single player, but not that different. And unfortunately, I have very little Laser Trident left, and no easy way to get the energy back for that, so I do spend an amount of time here just farming energy. Having gotten the letters, I can still fight Bondman, who is identical to the fight in co-op. In single player, I actually had to pay a bit more attention to his pattern and how to fight him, though, and I actually found it to be a kind of interesting fight. He pounds the ground 3 times, where you have your opportunity to hit him after each landing, so it'll slide out of his way. So you can then shoot him after each ground pound. After those 3, he will then do one of 2 attacks. He just cycles back and forth between the 2. Either a very slow upwards spewing of large glue particles, or he will jump to one of the 2 walls and spew out a series of small glue particles that fill the entire screen. His ground pound does hurt considerably, but getting hit by that is mostly just a punishment for having been hit by the glue. So if you can avoid the glue, the fight is not hard. I feel like the larger glue particles are at least reasonably easy to dodge. When he gets on the wall, it is substantially harder to get out of the way, though. You typically want to be on the opposite side of the arena to dodge that easily, but that can be very difficult when you typically want to be fighting him right in his face otherwise. The climbing section is actually very different. If I can get Rush to agree. If memory serves, there is not a single Laser Trident block in the entire section. And the boss refights are all identical, so I'm not even going to bother showing them.